let's continue talking about franchises. There are so many out there. Here's one screen where they crammed as many as they possibly could onto one screen as you go through, but there's hundreds, excuse me, there's thousands more to go through as you go through. Here's some examples. Wingstop, wings, fries, and sauces in the salad restaurants you go through. 1 hour air conditioning and heating. You too can own this investment for just $88,000. Or you too can see clearly with a Pearle Vision franchise as you go through. You too can spend only a mere $1.28 million and you can have a fabulous store where you can see clearly and see far. Miracle Ear, what was that? I heard what you just said. Yes, it's a fabulous place as you go through. They have over 1,300 franchise stores, and you too can open one for about $119,000 as you go through. Jersey Mike's, one of those profitable franchises on planet Earth. Orange Theory Fitness, an 8-year-old gym franchise where you wear heart monitors and make sure you don't die right there in the middle of the floor. Yes. Okay. And you have to sign off a waiver as you go through. Mosquito Joe, the franchise that always bugs you in the process. Yes, it's not a fly-by-night operation as you go through. An investment of $90,000 to $130,000, and this too could be yours. Massage Envy, you can sit down there and rub it in the face of your competitors as you go through. And Krispy Kreme donuts, yes, they're fabulous. Actually, they are really good as you go through. And would you believe it? There's no calories. No, there's lots of calories, but they still taste good as you go through. A franchise fee, it's expensive, $275,000 as you go through. But man, the people love the product as you go through. Hampton Hotels, you too can own your own hotel for a mere $18 million. You get a lot of lucrative returns when it's full as you go through. Firehouse Subs, this is a hot one as you go through. Sales of over $715 million in 1,000 stores. Anytime Fitness, 24-hour gym business, they got 4,000 worldwide, most in the US. Supercuts, very sharp investment as you go throughout there. You might say they're cutting edge as you go through. And Taco Bell, need about $2 million, but man, is the food ever good as you go through. The advantages of franchises as you go through is there's management and marketing assistance, personal ownership, a good solid name, typically financial advice assistant, lower failure rate. And here's the disadvantages. Always keep this in mind when you buy one: large startup costs, shared profit, management regulation, coattail effects. We talked about this, but I want to reinforce it. That franchises is a great way of doing business. It's for home base. You have different aspects of the positive and negative. Here's some home-based ones as you go through. Snap-on Tools. You might see the trucks going down the street. Jan Pro Cleaning, cruise planners. 88% of people that take a cruise take another one as they go through. It's a good repeat business as you go through. Vanguard Cleaning Systems, they're cleaning up the competition as you go out there. Auntie Annie's Pretzels as you go through. I hear she's kind of twisted as you go through. Matco Tools is fabulous out there. Anago Cleaning Systems, commercial cleaning. ChemDry is big across the entire United States and beyond. Budget Blinds, they have a fabulous deal as you go through. You can do it right out of your home. And then CleanNet, there's a whole series of stuff that you go through. E-commerce is expanding rapidly in franchising. Most brick and mortar stores have one of each as you go through, if you can possibly carry the product as you go through. Sometimes franchises prohibit franchisee sponsor sites because conflicts are up and the franchisor wants to own them. And sometimes you have issues of reverse royalties on there as well. So using technology, a lot of franchisors use them, including social media. You want to have that to extend your brand into that realm as you go through the process there. Canada is a very popular target for a lot of US-based franchises, but you also have now it's easier to move worldwide into China, South Africa, the Philippines, the Middle East, anywhere that you're focusing in on. Europe in the process. International franchising goes both ways. We have a large number of European franchises in the United States as well. So franchises, generally, we believe the business has longer longevity, and you get a serious playbook and a good solid business model from day one, but you do have the initial high cost, and you also have a continual cost paying back to the franchisor. Overall, not a bad business model. Take care.